Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz, at Sneak Peeks Tarot. This reading here is for Scorpio for February 2018. Two-way path reading. Okay, I did shuffle the cards to save some time. This is your main situation. First path, second path, advice for first path, advice for second path, advice for your main situation. Under your main situation and your advice card, there's clarifiers. And at the end of each path, there's a clarify for your last card. There's also an outcome card on each side for each path. Okay, guys? So we're going to jump right in. If you're a subscriber, thanks for coming back. And if you're not, please subscribe. Also check your moon and rising signs. As always, follow your own intuition in any situation. Okay, guys? Now, let's get started. All right. So for Scorpio, the first card we got for Scorpio is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands talk about your home, your foundation, okay, where you live at. All right, guys? So the main focus of your situation is your home, all right? So let's see what's going on each path for your home, okay, guys? And Four is also talks about building and being creative because Wands talks about taking action at home. So let's see what kind of action or creativeness is going on at home or what's going on at home, all right? So for the first path, the first card we got the Strength card. The Strength card is a major arcana. It's the card for Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo or you could be carrying this energy of a Leo. It talks about being strength and being courageous and also taming the wild side of you, the beast within you, all right, guys? That means you taming the aggressiveness within you, all right? Being more passive instead of being aggressive, but having courageous and being confident at the same time, because Leos are not aggressive, but they are very passionate and they can be very passive. All right, guys? So this is the energy you're taking on at home. All right. And it's telling you to have strength and to be courageous at home. Okay, let's see what else we got for the first path. The second card we got for the first path is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands talks about arguments and fighting. Also can talk about power struggles because once again, Wands talks about passion, and this talks about people being very passionate about what they believe in. And this can be you with different passionate thoughts, creative thoughts that you're fighting within yourself about, or this can be at home dealing with other family members such as siblings, children, parents, spouses. And this is a general reading, so please place yourself where you see fits best for your story, okay, guys? So this is a lot of arguments at home and fighting at home, and this could be also power struggles over leadership or over creative projects being done at home, all right? And you could be dealing with a lot of people, but it's also telling you to be the leader, to be the strength, to be the courageous one, and be the more passive one within this arguments of fighting. So everybody probably want to, I'm not saying literally it's happening in your home, but if it is, and everybody's trying to kill each other because nobody wants to agree on one thing, then you need to take the more passive approach and the more loving approach into the situation to find more common grounds, because everybody, this is a power struggle. It's like everybody wants their say, or everybody wants to take charge and be the leader, and everybody wants to be right. And, not everybody's right. It's okay to not be right at sometimes, but everybody wants to be right. Everybody's power struggling here. And this is within your home. So if you live with a big family, this could be with your family. This is with your spouse. It can be a power struggle between spouses. This can be arguments between siblings, depending who you are, how old you are, what situation you're in. It all depends. So like I said, place yourself where it belongs. So this can be a lot of arguments going on at home, and you have to be the one to be a little bit more logical, because Leos are also very logical, all right? And take charge of the situation more logically and, find ways to improve the situation instead of feeding into the aggressiveness and the argument and fighting, okay, guys? And the third card we got is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups, sorry, my little cousin was crying. All right, so we got the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups talks about, either waiting for something or being discontent at home, or maybe you're the one waiting for the change at home, but you're going to have to be the change, all right? Four of Cups talks about not seeing what's right in front of you and hoping for something more, or hoping that the situation resolves itself. But sometimes we got to take action, and a lot of Wands talks about taking action, okay? Talks about taking action at home and being the leader in your home and being the more level-headed one, being the more logical one in the situation when everybody's so passionate and everybody's emotional is running high. Somebody has to be level-headed to make the proper decisions and to find common ground in order to find a solution, okay? So if you're not content and you're feeling a little bit miserable or bored at home, or not being able to handle what's going on at home, you need to take charge and be the leader and be more logical about what's going on at home, especially within the arguments at home, okay, guys? That's for the first path. And of course, I have a clarifier for the end, but I'm going to get to the clarifiers in a little bit, okay, guys? Now, for the first card, for the second path, talks about justice. And this is bringing more balance within your home, all right? Be like a Libra. If you're walking the second path, you're going to walk in with the energy of a Libra, and a Libra weighs the good and the bad, the pros and the cons, the dark and the light, everything. They weigh it out. They find balance between head and heart. And this is also talks about the Libra is a major arcana. A major arcana is a number 11, and we reduce it to a 2. It talks about making decisions and making decisions properly, being logical and emotional at the same time, but finding balance between the two in order to make the proper decision for your home. Okay? So if you're walking the second path, you want to walk in with the energy of a Libra and really balancing things out and looking at the pros and cons, or the good and the bad, or the left and the right, however the situation fits for you. But this is talking about bringing balance in your home. Okay, guys? The second card talks about being the magician. The magician means being the one that makes a change at home. Being the one that manifests the changes you want done at home, okay? And using all the elements to do it. In other words, the magician uses all his elements. He uses his mind to put his intentions, his thought, okay? He then speaks it out, okay? Speaking, all right? He talks it out. Then he uses his heart also, all right, and believes in what he's truly trying to change. And not only that, he takes action. So you want to do it all. You want to use all within you to manifest. You want to really believe it. You want to say it. You want to think it. You want to make this change, then you're going to really have to believe it in yourself. You're really going to have to think it and speak it into existence, because that's what the magician does. The magician uses all the elements, including himself as ether, the energy within itself that forces these changes. When he uses all the elements together to manifest what he wants and to create at home in his future. So you want to be the magician. Not only you want to be balanced and fair, you want to take charge and manifest and create what you want within your home, and how you want your home to look like, or how you want your home situation to be like. But you have to take charge, and you have to be the leader. You have to be the magician, okay? Even a magician is another major arcana. It's a number 1. It's a new beginning. It's like, you know, it's the card right after the Fool. The Fool is like you really taking a new journey within your home, and then the magician is like, okay, making things happen the way you want them to manifest for your future, taking the proper actions to make things happen, and taking the initiative to really believe and think about it. So if you want to make these changes, make sure you make them and you take action making them, but make sure they're balanced and fair for your home, for your whole family, depending on who you're living with, or, you know, if just is a spouse, or you're living by yourself, but you are the person that can make the changes. And you can manifest however you want that beautiful house of yours to be, how you want your stability, your financial stability, your emotional stability. Everything has to be balanced in your home, and you have to be the one to make it happen, okay, guys? Be the magician. Be Harry Potter. Believe that you can make these changes. Make them happen, because they're necessary, because you've been thinking about it for a long time now. So why not make the changes now? If that's what's been rocking your mind, step forward, make those changes. All right? And the last card we got for the second path is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords feel like either you lost something, or somebody recently hurt your feelings. Maybe you've been hurt from the situation, and now you're taking charge. But, you know, it talks about feeling like either your feelings are hurt, or you feel like you're going to lose something, okay? And I tell people this. If a situation is going bad, don't be scared to let go of it. I don't care what are the benefits in it. If it's not going good, you need to let go of that. You need to let go of any negative thoughts also, because you got to make room for more positive stuff in your life and more positive situations, all right? If a job don't work for you, and, you know, let it go. If a man or a woman ain't working for you, you know, as a spouse, let him go. If the house you live in, it's not, especially because we're talking about homes. If the house you're living in, you're not happy living in the house no more, you want to move on to a bigger and better house, well, then make the changes to make it happen. Be balanced, be fair to yourself, though. Know that you know, make sure you weigh things down. Make sure you're making the proper, you know, it's worth the risk you're making, or whatever the proper moves are doing. Make sure they're balanced, and you're being very logical about it. You know, like you're weighing the things out, the pros and cons about the situation. But It's okay to feel like you lost something, because regardless, you're going to make room for something better for yourself. And this is, swords are mental, okay? But the 3 means being creative, okay? So you could just you could be in the moment of wanting to be creative, to create a new beginning, a new foundation for your home. And you want to create something beautiful in your home. And if that means you have to let go of some things that no longer serve you at home, then guess what? Do what you got to do. But you're going to push forward. You know, you're the magician. You got to make things happen for the changes you want. You got to make the hard decisions, okay? So, you know, this card tells me you're going to make the hard decisions. And even though some of those hard decisions, it might hurt to make these decisions, or you feel like you're going to lose something out of these decisions, you're doing it for your better, for your better good, for your higher good, all right? To make your house more stable and your foundation more stable and grounded. And that's so important for you right now, Scorpio, to be grounded and stable, especially in all aspects, whether it's emotionally, mentally, financially, physically. You're trying to find groundness, because even though the 4 of Wands means your home, you know, some people don't even know what a home is, okay? Some people call home another person in their life, all right? And even though in this reading, you know, it's talking about your house, but I want to clarify something. Sometimes some people might really, really feel that what they consider home can be within another person, okay? And that's home to them. And either ways, whatever is home to you is where these situations got to take place, and where these decisions got to take place, and where things got to be according to, you know, how to find proper solutions and proper balance within your life, whether you're taking the first path or the second path, okay, guys? Now, for the advice for your first path is the 8 of Wands. That means things are going to be happening fast, and you're going to receive a lot of communication, or you're going to get a lot of feedback. Maybe because of all these arguments, everybody's going to get ready to communicate, and you know, you can finally start communicating what's going on, and everybody can talk instead of arguing. If you carry this strength, this card, that Leo strength, that Leo logicness, and be a little bit more passive and taming the beast inside, within the arguments or whatever's going on at home, the pettiness at home, you know, the fights and stuff, you can communicate better, and communication will come out faster and clearer towards you. And, you know, from there on, you can find a better understanding of what's going on. But this is quick energy. This is a fast energy coming towards you, okay, guys? And a very passionate, very fast, very creative energy. So this is the energy you want to start taking on with the Leo, so you can solve any of these conflicts or battles or power struggles at home, all right? And like I said, don't wait for it to come to you. You're going to have to make these changes happen, okay? And for the 4 cups, the clarifier we got was the 6 of Michaels. And it says, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. And this can be you moving away from all the arguments at the end of the road, you know what I mean? Finally moving away from everything and deciding to take, you know, made a quick decision, and it's like, look, we're relocating. Like I said, you could be moving because of all these arguments and fighting, or you could just distance yourself from all these people that are arguing around your home and stuff. But either ways, you're trying to go across more calmer waters, and you're trying to get out of all the arguments and all the rockiness and all the troubles and drama that's going on around you. And the 6 of Michaels tells you, yeah, it's time to move forward and put what's more important towards you, and have perseverance, and really focus on your priorities, the ones, you know, the things you want to deal with. Because, you know, 6 of Michaels, now I'm saying all your problems are going to disappear, but it's saying that, you know, fight for what you believe in, and move forward with the things, your priorities that you are true to, that you really want to move forward to. You know, because of all these arguments and stuff, what's really important is what you should be moving forward with. You know what I mean? Even though we have daily struggles and, you know, arguments in our lives, you know, because nothing's perfect, but, you know, knowing where your priorities at and knowing where your energy should lie is very important. Having strength to move forward from all these arguments is very important. Like the strength card, you know, the Leo card came out. You want to carry that energy. You want to have strength to move across or overcome these obstacles of arguments and fights at home, okay, guys? And that's your advice card for the 6 of 4. Instead of waiting for it, you got to take action and move away from it, all right? If if there's no other ways to handle the situation. And the advice card we got for, the advice card we got for the second path is the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups talks about crying over spilt milk. Actually, she still has 2 solid cups she or he, because this can be anybody, but the picture itself shows a girl, have two whole beautiful cups in front of her. You know what I mean? And all these cups down here are trashed and broken. And, once something is broken and shattered, it's not like you really put back the pieces. It's kind of hard to make it back to normal. You can't even fill these cups up with anything to drink because they're shattered. All right? They're shattered. It's time to let them go. They no longer serve you in life. In the second path, your advice is to release the stuff that no longer serve you, even if it hurts you, because that's what it is. You're looking at the stuff that you done lost because of walking away, and you shouldn't. To tell you the truth, you got two other cups right here that are beautiful, and you should focus on those and stop crying over spilt milk. What's gone is gone. What's lost is lost, and you shouldn't linger in that Three of Swords energy. Basically, it's telling you to move forward and appreciate the things you do have, and let go of the things that no longer serve you in life. And that's a very strong advice for your second path. All right. Regardless of you feeling like you're going to lose something, you got to make the real strong decisions, the powerful decisions to manifest a better future in your home, for your stability, for your financial stability, for your groundedness, for anything that you have to do that has to do with your home. You need to know that what's lost is lost, and let it go, and appreciate the things you have in front of you and move forward with them beautiful two cups. All right, guys? Be appreciative of what you do have. What no longer serves you, it's time to let go. And like I said, you got to get out this energy. You can't stay stuck. If you feel like you lost something, I understand. You know what I mean? Take time for yourself after this thing, But realize that you're doing it for the best for you, for your foundation. You want to be balanced, and you want to be just in what you manifest and what are you creating for your home, for your life, for your future, all right, guys? And that advice card we got for the Three of Swords is change your life. Archangel Shamiel is letting you know a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastinations. Embrace the opportunities that change bring you. All right? Please, let go of just let go of what no longer serves you. Bring the change. It's better for you. It's meant for you to change. It's meant for you to have something better. Open new doors for yourself. Open new opportunity. When something no longer serves you, let it go. I know it hurts. Yeah, it hurts. And you're going to cry because it hurts, and you're going to miss it eventually, whatever it is, whether it's an object or a person, I don't care what, even if it's a home. Even if you leave one home to go to a better home, guys. The thing is that you're changing. And, it's time for the change. It's time to do something different. It's time to find something more balanced and just, and create something more better for yourself, for your foundation, for your home. All right? Now, the advice card we got for your main situation, which is your home, is save your money, save your resources, be protective, being overprotective over your resources at home, being overprotective over your feelings, being overprotective over things that are yours. And this can be your home, and you've been very overprotective over your home, and I understand that. But, the changes we got to make certain changes. Don't be reckless with your finances. Don't be reckless with the things you do. But find balance, between the stuff, because you are building and you want to improve. And this also talks about, saving money. And if you want to change and you want a better home and you want a bigger home, guess what? You got to save the money, okay? Or if things are lacking at home, then you got to save money, all right? Don't be reckless with your resources, all right? Find a balance. You need to find balance, all right, guys? Either find balance within your home financially, emotionally, whatever it is. But, you want to be overprotected, but not too overprotected. You don't want to be greedy with your resources. You want to be able to share your resources, but you want to be protective. You want to make sure you're investing properly, all right? And this also could talk about somebody not opening up, okay? And, you got to open up sometimes, guys, when you need to get things done, and open up, have strength to open up, and or be balanced and have courageous, be the magician. Either ways, be the leader within your life, and take care of your resources. Don't overspend, save, you know what I mean? Because the things you want to accomplish, stability, the stability you want at home, whether is with finances, it can also be with emotions. Like I said, this can also be somebody very closed off with their emotions, not sharing their emotions about how they feel, what's going on at home. So in both situations, I'm going to tell you this. If it's about money, your finances, all right, just be more responsible with your resources and try to save some money if you want to move to a bigger home, or if you want a different home. And if it's talking about emotions, you need to open up and really express and manifest what you want in your home, and how you want your home to be handled accordingly to what, how you want your stability to look like, what you're willing to put forth, what you're wanting to invest in that, whether it's emotionally, mentally, physically. This is your home. This is investing in your home. You want to invest in your home. You want to build in your home, but you don't want to be, you don't want to be reckless, and you don't want to be too tight. You want to be able to kind of find the balance in everything, okay, guys? And this is so important for you to be, either open up, emotionally, or, save, and don't be reckless with your finances, okay? So watch out for your finances. Keep that in balance. Stay in balance with that, all right, guys? And the advice card we did get, the clarifier we did get for the Four of Wands is the Seven of Michaels. And the Seven of Michaels tells you, I want to show you the card because it's a pretty card. Because it's telling you there's a different path you can take. And basically this tells you there's two different paths. All right? You have two different paths that it could be either two different stories for two different Scorpios, or it could be one story and one Scorpio with two different paths, a decision they have to make in their life, which energy to take on and how to proceed their future, right? So there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. That means it's okay to ask for support, ask for advice on decisions you're going to make when it comes to homes, because this is talking about your stability and your foundation, all right? And if you have a family, you want to involve your partner and your family in the decisions you make at home. It's better to make the decisions together and figure out what to do with, how to approach home life, or, even if one of y'all, it takes leadership, or one of y'all is more just in what y'all do, but it's not to do it alone, but to involve everybody, find a solution, for the home in the all. That's what it means, in the all. Like, you want to, the Four of Wands is your home. So there's a lot that can be in your home. You can have a family. It could just be you and your spouse. It doesn't matter. It could be brothers and sisters with you. But it's talking about your home, and it's talking about, if you need advice or you need support, you can ask for that. You don't have to do things alone. You can take a different course, not do things all by yourself. You can ask for that advice. Okay, guys? And this is kind of what you're doing right now. It's like looking for that advice on what to do next in your life. So it's understandable. And the clarifier we did get for the Four of Coins is the Nine of Michaels. And this is all the worries and anxieties. This is what you're worried about. You're worried about your home. It says your worries are unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. In other words, have faith. You're crying a lot. This is a lot of mental thoughts, a lot of negative doubts at your home, and you don't want to have this. In the first path, this can be all those negative doubts. All these the creative plans of how to come out of a certain situation or approach a situation at home, and at night you're worried and you're stressing about it, and they're unnecessary. It's just in your head. You need to let go of those negative thoughts and think more balanced and be more logic and be like the musician. And in the second path and in the first path, be more courageous, have strength, and to proceed with what you're trying to do. Release any negative thoughts. They don't serve you. It's okay. Between the Seven of Michael and the Nine of Michael, it's telling you don't have nothing to worry about, because there's a better action to take, a better way to go. And because of that, okay, guys, you can release these negative thoughts, all right? All these negative thoughts, because the Nine of Michael talks about the Nine of Swords, and that's just having all these negative thoughts and doubts in your mind. And you don't want to think like that. You want to be able to be like, you want to be able to have the support, but you want to have the strength, and you want to be fair and logic in the decisions you make, whichever path you take, okay, guys? So that's just the clarifiers for your main situation and the advice for the main situation. Now, your first path outcome card is Five of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Once again, everything happens for a reason. All these arguments are happening for a reason, because there's a change that's coming in your foundation, all right, guys? And you're just going to have to have strength along with this path right now, because it is going to get a little difficult, a little rocky, all right? But you're going to have to make the changes. You can't wait for the changes, all right? And you're going to have to move forward from them. And once you decide to move forward, guess what? Everything happens for a reason. Once you release all those negative thoughts and you move forward like the Six of Michael tells you to do, everything will be better. Once, you release the regrets, you can be able to embrace all the happiness and opportunities that are opening for you, okay? like I said, you know, you got to find the solution to the problem. You can't add to the problem. So once you realize what's more important in the situation and the problems at home, and just release the ones that are no longer really important at home, and start focusing on the priorities and what's important at home for real, and let go of all the power struggles at home, y'all see that, you know, you can find the silver lining in anything, and things will get better. But you got to really be focused and embrace change, because sometimes things happen for a reason. And, you know, this energy here is just, it's like I said, it's different conflicts and fighting and power struggles. And maybe it's happening for a reason. It's happening because finally something has, you know, you haven't been happy, all right, in the situation, and you're looking for the change, and you're going to move forward from that, with that change, and you're going to put what's more important within the family, within the house, hold what's more important up front, and you're going to release everything else. And because of that, you're going to find yourself a lot more happier at the end, okay? And the Five of Cups is it talks about also going towards the stuff you desire, those deep feelings, those hidden truths within you that you want to, you know, pursue in life. And you can take the Six of Michaels, take that boat and ride it right into this one, okay? Ride it right into the Raphael, and ride it right into the moon, into your hidden desires, guys, into your passion, into whatever you know, whatever it is going in your mind, because this also could talk about hidden, you know, your inner, the subconscious you, okay? So you want to go within yourself and really find out what you really want, and that's where it's going to lead you to going into your true self, going into what you really desire into life, and you'll be happy that way. All right, and the outcome for the second path is the Knight of Michaels. And the Knight of Michaels talks about jumping right in there and speaking your truth, guys. All right, be strong, committed, intellectual, and diligent. That's why the Justice card came out, because it's time for you to open up, say what you gotta say, and choose logic over your emotions, because this is gonna be a quick change, because you really want the foundation and you're making it happen. You're the magician in this side, okay, in the path 2. This is the outcome for the second path. And it's telling you you're gonna communicate what you want, and if they're on board, they can come along. If they're not, you're cutting them right out the picture with that nice little sword that man's riding on that horse. They're going to be left behind. You're cutting their heads off. All right? And that's okay, because you are in that power of creating what you want for your foundation, for your future, right? With that Four of Wands. This is your life. And if you don't see your life going the way you want it, guess what? Make the decisions. Make those fair decisions for yourself. Be fair to yourself, too, and be logic. And make things happen. Create what you want in your future. Create the future you want. And by doing that, your advice is to talk about it. Communicate it. Let them know. Be strong about, commit to the desire to change for your better foundation, for your future, like you want to, okay? This is really living your truth, coming into your truth, letting people know what you want, how you want it, and you need to change. And you want that. You want the foundation. You want to be honest about what you really want, how you want your household to be, or what kind of house you want to live in, or who you're dealing with in your house. But you want to be fair and logic. You want to balance everything out. Take the time out to do all of that. Take charge. Be the leader. Be the magician. Manifest like Harry Potter. That's the card I call Harry Potter. I know things are going to hurt because you're going to make the hard decisions, all right? So, you know, if you feel as though it's okay to feel hurt or lost in some decisions you make, because it's for your better good. Letting go of things, even though we don't want to, sometimes is better than holding on to things that hurt us. So you need to let go of certain things that no longer serve you, okay? Take the time out for yourself after that, really accept that. Take time to rest and appreciate what you do have, okay, guys? Remember to appreciate what you do have, all right? Because the changes are coming fast in both paths. Even in the first path, the changes are coming really fast. And in the second path also, because you're making the change happen. So that's all I have for Scorpio, guys. And change your life. You don't, this is all about your home, where you live at. You don't have to be, first of all, I always tell people, you don't have to be nowhere you don't want to be. Okay? Be realistic with yourself, but be honest with yourself. If you're not happy in a situation, hey, make the changes. It's only up to you to make changes at home, guys. It's your home. It's your foundation. Be the magician or be the strength card. Either way, either path. It's all about being protective over your home, okay, guys? And taking care of what your foundation is and what you want of your home and where you call home or where you live at. How you feel about your home, all right? About the people that live with you. About You know, also dealing with everybody's also emotions and feelings within that home, and responsibilities. Finding balance within all of it for your home, guys, is very important, because for the month of February, things are going to be happening very fast. A lot of changes really fast, and in both paths, there is going to be changes, all right? Major changes because of it. So you're just going to have to focus on what's more important on you and where you want your foundation and home to lie. And that's all up to you to take the action to make it happen the way you want. All right, so that's all I got for Scorpio. As always, I respect and love who you are. Namaste. Goodbye.